Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing or testing out these free makeup brushes that I got. And now I say free, but in reality you do have to pay shipping. I think shipping was about $8 per like makeup set that you got. And these normally retail for $90, which I'm kind of confused about. I mean, in this set I think I got 14 brushes. I got 12 in this one, and then I got 10 brushes in this mermaid set, and they do look like kind of cheap when you just look at them. Like, these don't look like they're $90 brush sets, and one of them hasn't even come in yet. I ordered one with a beauty blender, one of those knockoff kind of fake Artiste face brushes, and I think it had face brush, I think maybe like a fluffy brush or something, or like essential brushes, where these just come with like the same overlapping brushes, you know? So if you want to see how I got this look using these brushes, then please keep on watching and let's get into it. I'm going to be going in with my Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF 30. I got it in the shade medium. This is my first time trying this out, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to be taking this flat kind of foundation brush. I don't normally use these kind of flat face brushes. I used to when I first started out using makeup, but I kind of stopped because it made it very difficult to like apply my foundation or BB cream or whatever I was using, because I felt like it took so much more time to like get that product all over my face. And I prefer this for the summer just because it feels a lot lighter on my face. This brush is just making it really hard to like evenly distribute the product all over my face. And I feel like I'm literally just like slathering it on and it's not going on like the way that it should. These brushes always make me feel like an artist or like I'm painting some sort of masterpiece. I don't know why. It's just that the way these brushes are, like I just don't like to use these for my face. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of wasting a lot of the product trying to get it all, because it's all just kind of soaking into this brush, and this brush isn't good enough quality to like make it apply nice and evenly. I feel like there's just a lot of spots that I'm missing, and I feel like I'm just like stabbing myself trying to get this onto my neck. I really can't see if I like missed a spot. I didn't really like the way that that brush kind of distributed the product on my face. Like, I feel like it just looks really uneven and not really like it was done right, I guess. I don't know. It could just be the product, but I feel like the brush really didn't help with applying the product. And like the brush felt really nice and soft on my face, but just could have done it like way faster and with like a better brush, and I feel like it would have looked a lot better. I'm going to do my concealer now, but they don't really have a brush for concealer, so I'm just going to use my beauty blender and my Kat Von D Tattoo Concealer in the shade Light 18, and I'm just going to do my normal concealer, but I'm just going to do it off camera just because I'm using my normal beauty blender that I use, so I will be right back. So I let this bake for about a minute or two, and then I'm just going to go in with this angled fluffy kind of brush. I don't know, I'm just going to use it to wipe away and set the rest of my face. These brushes are really small, so it makes it hard to be able to kind of use it for a lot of stuff. Like, I would not use this to set the rest of my face or wipe away any excess powder from baking. I mean, like, it did a fine job with like wiping away the product and doing what it was supposed to do, I guess, but it's a lot more effort, and like there's just other brushes I could use that would just be a lot better than this one. I'm going to bronze my face, and I'm going to go with my Hoola Benefit bronzer. And I'm just going to take that same kind of angled brush and use this to kind of contour a little bit. This brush is a lot better for contouring or kind of buffing out any contour. I guess like the size kind of helps, and this is more of a brush that I would use for contour bronzing, not for like a face brush. And I'm gonna go in with the same brush and just go into my e.l.f. blush. This is the shade Berry Mary. It's like a couple dollars at Walmart. This blush is really good. It has some shimmer in it, which I kind of like for the summer. This kind of brush makes the product super concentrated. Like look at, like it's really hard to kind of buff out the product with these brushes. I feel like it just kind of like slaps it on your face and then you have to do so much more work to like get it to look what it normally should look like. I'm going to dip into the eyeshadow brushes that came in the set. I'm going to take these two from the mermaid collection or whatever, and then I'm going to take one from each of the other ones that I got. And this one's double-sided, but if you look at it, it has the weird sponge on the other side, which I will just never use. So we'll see how these brushes do. These mermaid ones look a lot better quality than the other brushes. Like these ones look kind of nice. I'm going to be dipping into this Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I'm going to take this brush over here and go into the shade Anaheim over here, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my lid. I'm going to do something really simple for the eyes just because I don't really trust these brushes to do anything else. And then do the same thing to the other eye. This brush is really stiff. I should have chosen a different brush. Maybe I'll just switch it. Go into this mermaid brush instead. That one was just kind of weird. This brush is really soft and it feels really nice on my eyes. I like these mermaid brushes and they're really cute. I love the little tail at the end. Okay. Then I'm gonna dip into this color Zone over here, which is a little bit darker, and I'm gonna bring that into my crease a little bit for a little more definition. These colors in this palette blend so nicely. Like, I've had this palette for a while and it just, I love these colors. And now I'm gonna go back with that brush that I originally used, and I'm gonna use this as more of like a flat packer brush, and I'm gonna spray it with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray just to wet it down. Because I'm gonna be using kind of like a light shimmer, but I want there to be shimmer, so I wanna make sure that it shows up. Ooh, this picks up the product really well. I'm just gonna pack the shimmer on. Oh, and I'm using the shade Baby over here, which is this kind of, it's like champagne-y, rosy kind of color. I'm just gonna put that all over. I want it to be more like subtle, I guess, and not super intense, because I still have some stuff I need to go out and do today. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye and just pack it on. This brush kind of just stabs at the color, like it picks up the shimmer really nicely, and there's not a lot of fallout, but it kind of just like stabs the product, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I'll try and show you here. If you look over here, there's kind of like a dip in the pan, and that's just from like the brush. Oh, that's literally just from the brush like stabbing at the product. It's me going in with this mermaid brush over here, this angled, small, flat kind of brush. And I'm just going to go into that color Anaheim over here again and kind of just put it along the lower lash line a little bit. Do the same thing to the other eye. And I bring it out a little bit to make sure it kind of blends with the outer area over here, I guess. And then I'm going to go back with this brush and just kind of buff it out underneath to make sure it's not like a super harsh line. I'm going to poke myself in the eye. Ow. My eyes are watering now. Oh, and then I'm going to go in with the shade Bath Water over here and just use my finger and put a little bit on the inner corner. And then I'm going to do my mascara off camera because it's just mascara. So I'll come back with my eyes done and then we will finish the face. So the eyes are done now, and I usually always finish with highlighter, so I'm just gonna go, mermaid highlighter fan brush here, and I'm gonna go into my Huda Beauty palette and go into the shade Arctic Glow over here. Let's see. This brush is really soft, but I feel like it's just hard to like the product off. I don't know. I feel like there's just not enough brushes in it to like pick it up. It just feels really thin and cheap. Okay, got another highlighter brush. Oh, it's like the same thing. Look at the way that it like, I don't know. It's just really flimsy and, oh, this gets the, oh, I can see it. I feel like I got it a little bit. So I'm starting to look like a glazed donut, so it's starting to get there, but this product, or this brush, doesn't do a great job at picking up the product. I feel like it's just way too flimsy and there's not enough like bristles to like pick up enough product to like get it on your face. Like if you look at it, like it's really thin and like sparse. But I'm just gonna set my face now. I'm gonna go over everything with a beauty blender just to like blend it all in, because I really don't feel like it's like all blended in all the way. I'm just gonna go with my beauty blender and dab over kind of everything and buff it out. And now I'm just gonna go in with this little sample that I got from Tarte. This is the shade Living. I'm gonna put it kind of all over. I'm just gonna like dab a little bit. And then I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. Put a little gloss on top. I'm gonna go in with my Max Pout Plumping Serum from Hard Candy. And just And this is the final look using these brushes that I got. And I checked the website, they are still having the sale on right now. So if you're interested in buying these brushes, I'll leave the link in the description box below. I mean, all in all, they didn't do a bad job. They definitely did their job, but they're just not brushes I'm really gonna reach for. These mermaid brushes were like the best ones that I thought. They were a lot better quality than the other brushes. There was fewer brushes in the other sets. I think there was like 10 versus like 12 and 14 or something. But I mean, they really do their job and they're technically free. I think you pay maybe like $8 for shipping per makeup set that you get. And it says that they're $90 like regularly, but like no one's gonna buy these for $90. So I think that's why they're doing this whole like flash sale thing for free or whatever. But I mean, like they did do a good job. Like it got all my makeup on my face. It's just, it was a lot more work to do everything, and I have the brushes that like I normally use and that I normally love, and like these just aren't them. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.